So something that I'm seeing more and more is a lot of unauthorized sellers that are selling brands products without their permission are becoming a lot more aggressive, and they've really been digging their heels in and refusing to budge. And effectively, in my opinion, they're almost acting like bullies. They're saying, "Look, I got your products. I'm selling your products. I have no legitimate standing that allows me to keep selling them, but you can't make me stop, so I'm going to keep doing it." And, to me, that equates to basically bullying back in middle school. The guy comes around, pushes you down, takes your lunch money, or steals your popsicle, even after you licked it, but whatever. Sometimes the unauthorized sellers aren't too choosy. But realistically, what are your options when you're seriously dealing with a bully? And there's some real consequences, some real harm to what you're dealing with as a result. They're hurting your pricing, they're causing real harm to your brand in the marketplace. So one, let's talk about what doesn't work. Telling the teacher, i.e., a lot of brands want to run and tell Amazon or tell eBay, tell the marketplace, oh my gosh, I've got this bully. Well, basically, then they turn to the bully, and the bully's like, I'm not bullying them. Honest, I'm being really, really nice. I'm treating them respectfully. I'll shake their hand and promise to do good. And as soon as the teacher walks away, that bully is back on you like a bulldog on a bone. Okay, so we've proven that that doesn't work. It doesn't work in middle school. It doesn't work on Amazon or eBay either. So how do you really deal with a bully? Well, there's a couple of options. One, I've always found that not every brand or not everybody on the playground is equipped to be able to punch that bully in the nose and knock him on his backside. So if you can't do that, what's your next best option? Well, can you stand up to him and make yourself not such a soft target? Bullies like to trample over those that cannot defend themselves. Um, they're not looking for someone that they really have to put in work to be able to bully them or get what they want out of them. So how can you outsmart and be just tough enough or just enough of a hassle for them that they move on to an easier target? In my theory, it was simple. If I could be not the guy that could beat up the bully, that was a little too tall of an order for me, but could I be just tough enough to where they knew if they tried to drag me out on the playground after school that I would put them through just enough crap that if nothing else the next day they'd be wishing they hadn't done it. They might have won the war, but they would have paid for it in the battle, right? Now they can move on to someone else. If that doesn't work, and if you're not at the capability level to where you can go toe to toe with the bully just hard enough not to win, but to convince them that your brand isn't worth messing with and that they can move on to someone else who's more profitable, then you need to bring in your older brother or recruit a big, strong, burly friend, a couple of grades ahead of you, that can come in here and literally grab that bully by the throat and make sure that not only does he come back and apologize to you, but from now on, when you walk on the playground, he walks on the other side. And where that comes into play is by bringing in a team, an enforcement group, or a protection agency, no pun intended, that can actually walk in and shake these bullies upside down by their ankles, and make them realize that, hey, look, you can go mess with some kids out there. I'm not going to stop you, but this one right here is off limits. So the goal here is to make your brand being one of those that are off limits to the bullies and let them understand that you're not going to tolerate that anymore.